housing study in Springfield offers insight into the current conditions, and it's giving city planners an idea on where to direct resources to improve our neighborhoods. Frances Watson joins us live in the newsroom with the details. Frances?
Yeah, Maria, earlier this year, officials drove through our neighborhood to take a closer look at nearly 48,000 housing structures. The idea was to gather information on everything from value to age to condition of the buildings. The long-term goal, improve the quality of life for the community.
What's the status now, and where can we go from there?
Questions officials in Springfield are hoping to answer as another housing study wraps up.
In your neighborhood or in this part of town, what's available? What could be done there? What's possible?
The city has teamed up with consulting firm APD Urban Planning Management for a series of housing surveys and studies aimed at improving the quality of life in Springfield. February's effort took a look at nearly 48,000 housing structures, gathering data geared at giving city planners a closer look at the needs of the community. Through the process, the survey found that 97% of all housing structures are occupied. Only 77% of all housing is in good condition. 21% are in fair to worse condition. Housing structures in Zone 1 have a broader range of conditions. The community also weighed in. They listed townhomes, starter homes, and workforce housing as current needs, along with the weakness of ineffective landlords, unaffordable housing, and dwellings that are vacant and run down.
The survey is an important piece of the city's plan for quality of place as a foundation for any future development, a foundation for where can we go in the future.
Another housing study community meeting is scheduled for September. If you'd like more information, including results from this latest study, head over to our website and check out this article. You'll find a link at the bottom of the page. Reporting live in the newsroom, I'm Frances Watson.
Thanks, Frances.